I'd be disappointed if I don't get to the end. I didn't sleep well last night, which doesn't help, but anyway, it's the way it is, and I just know, just eat. If I have to have a nap, stop. There should be enough time to do it. I probably don't train like I did about 5 years ago, where I was a bit religious. I tend to have intuitive training. I did the Winter Challenger back in 2017. Unfortunately, I didn't finish due to injury. Always wanted to come back and explore the Pennine Way again and want to see the views.
Not done it before. Personal challenge is the reason why I'm doing it, and to raise some money for a charity called Andy's Man Club. Anxious and nervous. Been an interesting challenge. Also, I wanted to do 100k that meant something to me, because this area always feels like home. But my wife's cousin is Sabrina Vergy, so she won it, the whole thing, and I thought, well, if she can do it, then let's try and make a start.
Furthest distance I've done before is 50k, so not huge. I've done the Edel Skyline race, but that's about it. I had a bit of an obsession with the Pennine Way over the years, so this was the natural progression from walking it.
I'm a little nervous. Just really want to get started, I suppose. I've never been in the Pennines before, so this is all first. I've done some multi-stage races, so I've done further than the distance, but not all in one go.
I was one of those people that thought, I'm never doing that, why would you do that, that's ridiculous. And then, I don't know how I think you get your head around it and think, oh well, I might as well give it a go. It's one of those kind of challenges that you think, is this, can I really do it? I don't know. And we all do dot watching, and you watch the dots and think, yeah, that could be me.
Now, I signed up for it purely for the challenge, an opportunity to be out on the hills for 2.5 days and have some safety behind the scenes and some people watching out for you. It's notorious for what it is, and its name is a brand in itself and carries weight of an adventure runner to go and do something like that.
Well, I've been fascinated with the trails in England for a very long time, and the fascinating strong women that have been doing this race, like Jasmine Paris, and I've been following the race ever since. I did a long adventure to get here to the start. My flight was delayed a day and several hours. My bag didn't make it, and I love this fun community who rallied and provided all the extra little bits that didn't make it here. All my food, all my spare clothing. It did remind me that you don't need as much as you think you do.
Trying to work out where to pack all my jam sandwiches, basically. That's
Oh, you weren't lying either.
Yeah, he's got his jam sandwiches. Well, have you not got like a picnic blanket? I've done the Dragon's Back a couple of times and some multi-stage ultras, but I've never run more than 100 miles at a time, 100 kilometres at a time, so this is going to be a stretch.
Really badly prepped, to be honest. I was meant to have loads of time to prepare for this, but I ended up gunning for a marathon PB about 3 weeks ago, so I've done some mad purchases and training runs, so it's a bit chaotic. And he made me do it. This is why I'm here.
I just wanted some company and someone to carry the food. That's basically how this went down.
He was doing it, so I thought, yeah, I'll give it a crack.
I did the Challenger in 2018 and I did the sprint in January just gone. Obviously Glutton for Punishment, and it's got that reputation for being the hardest. It is so long. I'd kind of like to try and build up to the full one, but we'll see.
I mean, it's obviously a prolific race. It's down as Britain's most brutal. And as I experienced in the winter, it most certainly is. I got to the finish, but it just took me a lot longer than what I trained for. A bit of revenge maybe on the course. We'll see. Who knows what can happen. So the fact that it's completely self-supported as well, self-sufficient, I like that element to it.
Welcome to the start line of the Montane Summer Spine Challenger. This is the 108-mile version of the race, and as you can see, all the runners are starting to mill about nervously behind us. And they will be nervous. We've been lucky in that the really, really hot temperatures that came through yesterday have died down a little bit, which is going to help them out on the trail. But there's still 108 miles of it to deal with. These guys have got a tough day ahead of them today.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go!
but feel good, feel positive. Looking forward to a coffee with loads of sugars in. Yeah, but and a bacon butty.
It's keeping a steady pace, so it's a long day out, isn't it? We're only less than 30 miles in, so there's a long way to go. Well, mainly we're sort of just catching up, chatting, and Burgervan. Yeah, M62 mainly is a chat. So that's definitely a beacon on the horizon.
Having the best time. This is such a beautiful place to spend a lot of time. It's incredible. Loving it, loving it, loving it.
It's not too hot, so that's helping a lot with the water management, and yeah, it's beautiful, enjoying the scenery. It's very technical underfoot, challenging, lots of elevation.
Got some good uplifting trance on the headphones. That really helps. Just completely in the zone, completely relaxed, and just enjoying the scenery.
Temperature's dropping a bit now. I'll try and move on a bit more. Yeah, it's just the wind. Get to Hebden and then get ready for night shift. Didn't sleep much last night, nerves and excitement and that.
Was that coffee you got there?
Yeah, that was drinking actually. Coffee, 3 sugars.
Just got to keep moving, I think. Too easy to stop. It's nice in that little cafe there.
Not too far over my left shoulder that way, the front 3 in the Montane Summer Spine Challenger have just been through, in remarkably good condition, considering they've done well over 40 miles at this point. That's a tale of 2 Tims at the top of that race. We've got Tim Bradley, Tim Piggott and Andrew Morley up there as the top 3. And we're currently waiting here for the winner of the Montane Summer Spine Sprint. And the Sprint's a newer race in our series. It's a little bit smaller. They started at Edale in midday today, and they'll be finishing here at what would be checkpoint 1 46 miles later. Now, I talked about that like it was a tiny little race. That's still 46 miles, no checkpoints, no hand-holding, carrying all the same kit as everybody else. So they've had a tough time out there this afternoon as well. Hopefully we'll see the winner of that race pretty soon.
I looked at previous times and I thought possibly top 5. When we started in Edale, no one seemed to want to take it on, so I just thought I'm just going to have to go for it. And if you're in first position, you're just trying to build a lead. You don't want to give it in. So yeah, that's just pushes you up the hill basically. Didn't think I'd win it, to be fair. Brilliant, yeah, cracking.
We're getting into the evening here, and it is starting to cool down. It might have been sweltering weather yesterday, but it's been cooler all day today and getting cooler by the hour. The runners in the Montane Summer Spine Sprint and in the Challenger, they're still going to be going all night. You can carry on watching their progress. Look for the tracker on the homepage of the website.